Then we are live. Yeah. Did you guys see the title? Who's joining me today? So, all right. So if you're coming in and you're watching this live and you're going to join me today, go ahead and let me know where you are, where you're coming from, and shout out your city, put your name in the chat box. But did you guys see the title? Did y'all see what the title is for today? Yeah. I know nobody wants to hear that, but you know, it's rant time, pity party time. Yeah. But before I have a rant and jump into that pity party, I want to introduce myself. My name is Teresa T.L. Matthew. I am the founder and CEO of Some Foods, the maker of Some Sweet. That is the most spectacular sweetener that there is on the market. In case you don't know, it's sharing the screen with me now. I'm going to let it just go ahead and take over the screen. You saw it when you came in, the upper part of at the beginning of this. But it is the most spectacular sweetener on the market. This is a sweetener that I use to help me kick my sugar addiction. Yeah, and I haven't had sugar or crave sugar. Let me see if I got something here. I don't want to bring up other brands or anything, and I don't want to knock other brands, and I don't want to say some different stuff. So I just won't do that. But this is the best sweetener out there on the market. If you're struggling with sugar addiction, or living in a sugar addicted body, and you want to quit sugar, then this is the sweetener that you need. I can't, today I don't feel like being humble. That's what we have a rant and pity party about. I don't feel like being humble. This is the best sweetener out there. This one is. I don't care if there's something out there that's similar. This is the best one. I put a lot of hard work and effort into making this sweetener taste good so that your palate does not have to get acclimated to it. You can just eat sugar in 1 minute and turn around and eat this, and your palate will be pleased. You won't be like, ugh, and get that. Y'all can't see my facial expression, so I'm letting Some Sweet take the screen. But this is the best sweetener out there. You don't have to acclimate your palate to it. I don't know how else to say it. And I know a lot of people don't want to even, so many people are out there not even interested in sweeteners, but you know, um, and should be, because you shouldn't be eating sugar. You really shouldn't be eating sugar, because sugar is causing I done already told us and I'm not fussing at y'all. So this is not me fussing at y'all. All right. So yeah. But this is me just I'm a little ticked off today. And for the past week, which is why I haven't been going live. So the past few days, which I just was like, no, I'm not going live. But then, I can't consistently not do this, because I need to start doing this and, being real. Oh, golly. If my eyes start with the waterworks, because that's what, do you ever know somebody who gets mad, and when they get mad because they can't do anything about it, then they start crying because they're angry, not because like they're like a crybaby, but because they're angry? Yeah, that's me. When I get mad, I cry. I will cry. The waterworks will start, and I'll be like, no, Teresa, no, 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 you are not going to cry. Why are my comments locked? I don't want my comments locked, because if you got a comment, come on in with your comment. I don't know. I don't know. Comment where you're coming from. Shout out your city. I don't know why it's locked. I don't know what that lock is about over here. Maybe it's for me. If I type a comment, it'll be private or something. But yeah, that's me. So when I get angry, I get frustrated. Um, like I want to put my fist through a wall. Um, I'll cry. My eyes will start to well up with the waterworks. And I'd be like, and I was driving 80 miles down the highway today, and I was like, do not cry, do not cry, do not cry, do not cry. Blinking my eyes. Of course, it was good because when my eyes start to water up because they be dry so much, the salted tears moisturizes my eyes at least for a little bit. So I can at least uh re revel in that. But yeah, but a tear or two. But anyway, and yeah, I don't want to start snotting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so here's the rant. My, well, this all a rant or whatever. I feel like um trying not to cry. I've been working on this business for 2.5 years, right? 2.5 years. Now, I'm gonna say some things, and some folks might get offended. If you get offended, I'm sorry, because I ain't trying to offend you. But I'm saying this, and I'm going live and saying this because I'm tired of all the lies and the BS that people be saying about stuff. Um, that people be saying. You know, I ask about getting a business loan. Everybody said go to the SBA, and I have a score counselor. I have a few of them. If y'all want me to talk about that, I will talk about that, and I will tell you how the best way to make use of that system that's out there. I will share that with you guys. But you're gonna have to comment, and you're gonna have to ask me because I'm not just gonna volunteer that information. But anyway, so I have a score counselor. He's SBA expert. Used to work for the banks and oversee the SBA loans. He says that the banks are in business to make money, so they want to lend to you. So when you go through that program or you go through any program, the first thing that they say is to write your business plan. Now, I know you guys have heard this before. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm a nutritional therapist, right? So that is the name of my nutritional therapy is Sugar Addiction is Real. It's SARE Nutritional Therapy. I just want to put that out there. And it stands for Sugar Addiction is Real. This is not a rant about sugar or sugar addiction. Oh, it'll all be tied in, of course. But this ain't about that. This is about the lies that people say, or the word that's out there that says that if you are so they say write your business plan and do your projections. Well, I have a fantastic business plan, and my projections are conservative, but my numbers are fantastic. Okay, and they've all said that. Before I went to any bank to present to any bank or anybody, I ran this by professionals, experts at SCORE, right? The SBA expert, um, a sales expert, and a distribution expert, a marketing expert. So my business plan is tight. Oh, I probably shouldn't be doing all this because then other folks will see this and then they'll be like, ooh. So my business plan is tight. But this is what I want to say. So it said go to everybody. When I just ask a couple questions, everybody's like, go to the SBA. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Well, my SBA expert says SBA doesn't lend money. And this is what you all need to know. The SBA does not lend money. The SBA guarantees the loans, sort of like FHA does for your mortgage. You go to the bank, you get your mortgage. FHA is going to guarantee that mortgage up to a percentage. So, so the SBA does not lend money. Banks lend money. Oh yeah, and I got another thing I want to that made me think of something else. But banks lend money. So I talked to some lenders, several lenders. Now, mind you, I've been working in my business day and night for 2 years. My sales ain't that great because you know why? Because I couldn't advertise on Facebook. Facebook blocked me. YouTube blocked me. Nobody believes that, but it happened. So I'm like, those are two biggest platforms you can advertise on. My circle is a dot. It's me. I don't have a huge circle, right? So I told my family and friends, and they can only do so much, right? But maybe they could do more by telling their family and friends, because I know for a fact, and this ain't about my family and friends, but I know for a fact that everybody out there got a fat friend that should not be eating sugar. And you got a skinny friend that should not be eating sugar. I'm sorry if anybody gets offended, but that's the truth. Sugar is killing everybody. It does not get the blame. Fat gets the blame. Keto has proven to us, or should have already proven to us, that if you eat a moderate amount of fat, well, actually a high fat diet, and you only can do it for a little while, but you eat a high fat diet, I'm sorry, um, a high fat diet, moderate protein, low carb, you will lose weight. Who was that guy? It was a guy out there. His name was Butter Bobs or something. He was like, butter made my pants fall down. But yet we're being told, don't eat that when you need that to help you stay full. And I know I got off of the SBA. But yeah, so they told me, this organization, now mind you, Black people only get 1% of these loans. Nationwide, 1%. So if you've gotten an SBA loan, shout. If you're in business for yourself and you are Black, shout it out. Tell me that you got it. Because I come into the banks and they looking more at me and not at my business at all. Now, it's always been we've been told, or I've been told all the time for 20 something years, and I never tried to get a bank loan or anything. Never tried, because I figured I wouldn't get one. But when I did step out to try and get one, it happened like I figured. They were interested more in me. So I'm told to go. I said, well, dang, I might as well just get a job. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Get a job. This is my job. My business is my job. My business is my job. So I'm told to get a job because I need to. I'm undercapitalized. I'm a Black owned business. I'm undercapitalized. And many Black owned businesses are undercapitalized. I don't want to hear no crap about pull yourself up from your bootstraps, because I've been bootstrapping. I have done every job in my business myself, every single one. And the other thing I'm mad about is when I went to go try for one of these diversity and inclusion type of loans. Who was it? It was PayPal or Amazon. They had like they had a grant program or something like that. You had to go, and I don't see why I should have to do this. And if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. Share it with me why you think that I'm wrong. But I don't think I should have to do this. Join a membership organization that costs $600 a year to prove that I am a minority, to verify that I'm a minority, when that's the thing that verifies me when I walk into the bank. I'm verified. I'm certified minority. Down here, see these right here? Because women are minorities, are classified as minorities. So I'm Black and I'm a woman. And I got to pay $600 a year to certify that my business is minority owned. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And I don't agree that I should have to do that. I don't agree with it. I certify me. Now,
Well, that's probably a white business that's covering up and getting the money from black people that don't know no better.
well, yeah, I don't know. I can't say who started. I don't know who started these organizations, but I don't feel like I should have to pay $600 a year to certify that I'm a minority-owned business. This is stuff that I don't. This is stuff that I see out there that's just another uh something to jump through. I was looking at the movie Selma when Oprah Winfrey's character, she was going to vote. And you know that they had given her some hoops before, and she like, okay, I got it this time. She filled out her voter registration, and she walks it up there, and she knows how many counties are in the city or the state, and she hands it to him. She's like, I got it this time. I mean, you could see that she was feeling that way, but a little bit pessimistic, but trying to be optimistic because she thinks that she's jumped through that final hoop. And the guy says to her, name them all. And then she doesn't know them all. And he stamps denied on her voter registration. That's how I feel right now. Because I was asked several times, do you have collateral? Yes, I have collateral. Do you own your own home? Yes, I own my own home. Do you have equity? Yes, I do. Everything that they asked me, then it just came down to, do you have a job? How are you going to pay this back? Well, my business and my projections. Oh, we don't look at that. That's for you to give you direction and guidance on where you need to go. We need to know how you're going to pay back this loan right now. What job you got to pay this loan back right now? That's why I was like, oh, dang, I might as well get a job. So yeah, this got me upset. So you know what I have to do? Because my credit is not the best. And of course, I know you're going to say, y'all, some people out there are going to say, that's why you won't get a loan because you don't have good credit and you don't have a job. And, so everything is stacked against you. Let me say this. I have equity in my home, plenty of it. I beat the odds there because as a black woman, a single mom, it is said of us that we are at the bottom, right? So I'm a single mom. I own my own home plus land. So I have equity and collateral. But my credit is not good enough. And because I don't have that job, see, I have my business, but I don't have that job. I can't take the equity out of my home. I can't get a home equity loan, a home equity line of credit, or anything like that. So what do I have to do? I have to sell my home, sell my assets in order to fund my business, which, by the way, is the point. Most black businesses are funded by the business owner, not by loans, not by outside capital, but by hustle. Somehow they hustle and get the money to fund that business. They sacrifice and put everything on the line to fund that business. Yeah, and am I mad? Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry about that. But, you know, that's my that's it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. Money, undercapitalized, like so many other black businesses out there. We're undercapitalized. And all of these organizations, I'm not a grant writer, so I can have a pity party about this. I'm not a grant writer. All these organizations out there that say that that have been given money that they're supposed to distribute it out to people like me, then they wanna make, you know how many hoops I done turntables I done been on, like, oh, just spin, just spin around, do this, do this, do this. Because they do this, make a video, do this, make a video, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, big, 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 big. Like they got all the people running to them asking for the money, and you know you only gonna choose 10. I don't like contests for that very reason. I mean, yeah, everything is a contest and everything is a competition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But remember, this is my rant and my pity party. So I can say what I like and what I don't like, and I don't like that. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch the video and you don't have to be on the live. You can click off if you choose to. But since how I gotta go live and I gotta talk about something, I'm gonna talk about this. And yes, I will spend a few minutes talking about sugar because I make the sweetener because, and you know I might be upset too because my mother just lost her brother a couple weeks ago. I think I might have mentioned it. He was a diabetic. How many of you just lost a family member in the last couple of weeks that was a diabetic? How many? Just lost a family member to a heart disease, but they were really a diabetic. So their heart condition was related to diabetes. How many? When I did that, when I talked about how sugar causes so many different sicknesses and ailments in the body and it never gets blamed for it, and there was a reason. So you guys, I've been upset the last couple of days. I've been upset. And I got really weak in my body because I done said before, this is my thing. I don't eat. So I don't eat. So I could feel myself with a lack of energy. And I could feel myself with a lack of energy because I haven't had the energy to go to the gym. And then I could feel my body aching. And it wasn't necessarily dehydration. It was more of the fact that I was going into where people want to be ketosis, right? So if you're doing keto, you want to be in ketosis. So I was going into ketosis and I was having that keto flu. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't want to go into ketosis. That's not where I want to be. That's not what I want to do. So I got me some cashews here, right? I'm not trying to show brands or anything. I hate it when people do that and you're on a video or whatever, and those people make millions of dollars and they don't pay you. You guys stop doing that. That's another rant. If they're not paying you to advertise their product, then stop advertising it. Cover it up with some tape. Be smart. I wasn't smart here because I showed you the brand. Cover it up with some tape. I can understand what you have in your recipes and all that kind of stuff. When you're making, let those people pay you for your time. You're promoting them. You're giving them free advertisement, and you're not getting anything out of it. So, and if you're out there and you're using my sweetener and all of that, thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate it when you tell other people about it. Join my affiliate program so that you can make something off of every sale. Because I'm not having you just to promote my brand and not give you anything back. That's what the big companies do. You'll sit up here and you'll show whatever brand, you'll show all of the ingredients. Vanilla is vanilla. Do you have to show me the brand of vanilla? No. As soon as you show me the brand of vanilla, then people are going to go buy that brand of vanilla or that brand of whatever it is that you have displayed, and they're going to make money off of it and you are not. Please stop doing that. Please cover your things up, cover it up with tape, or just say vanilla and let people choose whatever brand they want because you're not getting paid unless you're getting paid. People are struggling out here. These companies, the big companies, the big companies, they got millions of dollars and they pay people to promote their brand, but yet you'll do it for free. Please stop. I want to know what you eat, but if they're not paying you to tell me what you eat, then please stop. Please, please stop. YouTube has gotten rich off of you. And you got nothing. And by the way, black YouTubers are few of us. Few of them, not few of us. Lots of them, but few of them making millions. So please stop. If they want you to promote their brand, let them pay you something. Because I'm willing to pay you. Promote my brand. Promote Some Sweet. If you want the affiliate link, drop it in the comments, because it's not it's not up there on my website. For you to get to it, I have to invite you. So if you want the affiliate link to promote Some Sweet, to put a comment, or go to send a message to info@somesweet.com saying you want to be an affiliate, and I'll pay you for promoting my brand. People are struggling, and these big companies get away with stuff for free. They get away with putting crappy sweeteners in your food, stuff that tastes bad. They don't care about your taste buds. They don't care about your palate. They do not care about the fact that you can't stick to a healthy eating plan because you have sugar cravings, because you want something sweet. Because you're already addicted. You're already addicted. So I'm just saying what it is. You're already addicted to sugar. You're already addicted to sweet stuff. You can't walk out of the store without getting something sweet. So you get it. And then when they tell you that you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, and you go to try and quit the sugar, you go back down the candy aisle to find your brand of candy that's sugar-free, that's made with maltitol, that's going to give you diarrhea and send you to the bathroom for trying to satisfy and fulfill your sweet tooth, because you're in a sugar addicted body. How do I know? How do I know? Everybody on keto has tried, and it's like a running joke. This, if you constipated and you're on keto, what to do? They'll tell you to go eat some sugar-free candy because it's going to send you to the bathroom. But this is what the brands do. They don't care about you. They don't care about your struggle. Yeah, they don't care. So I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm not mentioning any brands. Just go over there. Just go to the candy aisle. I don't care, even if you're not sugar addicted, even because you don't have to be. You know somebody who is. So if you're out there listening and you're not sugar addicted, you know somebody who is. You know somebody who loves their sweets, who has a sweet tooth, can't let the day go by without having something sweet. You know somebody like that. So go look down the candy aisle for them, and look at the sweetener. Look at the candy, and you'll see on the back what's the maltitol, or the whatever the sugar alcohols that are in it that make you go to the bathroom. So anyway, I told you guys before, my daughter makes chocolate. She makes the chocolate for me. And so I wanted some usually I will make a chocolate protein shake. But I didn't make a chocolate protein shake. I don't know why. I just kept making vanilla protein shakes. But usually I'll make a chocolate protein shake. So I was at the store picking up my pecans, because I eat pecans in my protein shake. Right? I love pecans. I eat it in my protein shake. It's healthy. Because it's a nut. It's got good fat in it. It has the vitamins and nutrients and all that stuff. So it's good, and it's a good carb ratio, protein, all that kind of stuff. So I eat pecans in my protein shake. So I was out and I went to the store, which shall remain nameless. And I went down the aisle and I was like, I would like to have a bit of chocolate in there. So I thought if you've ever had ice cream and there's that chocolate in the ice cream and stuff, it's called like strata tori or something like that. It's where it has little slivers of chocolate in there. So I thought I would pick up a bag of sugar-free chocolates. Now I checked it to make sure that there was no maltitol in there because I definitely don't do maltitol. So I'm gonna see, I got it right here, but I'm not gonna show it to you guys because they ain't paying me to promote them. And I'm getting ready to trash them. Now I'm getting ready to trash them because this is what's available to you guys out there, right? So like I said, my daughter normally makes our chocolate, but instead I bought some. This was milk chocolate. I thought this would be better than the dark chocolate because dark chocolate is extremely good for you, extremely good. Okay, so a little dark chocolate never hurt anybody. Dark chocolate, remember, it's got to be high in cocoa. I can't tell you, it's like a 70% or better of cocoa. Okay, so, and like I said, we make our own chocolate here, but we don't sell it yet, but we will, but not yet. Anyway, so I picked up this brand of sugar-free chocolate, and it's in the recipe, the ingredients, which I tell you guys to read the ingredients. Let me see if I can do it like this. Nope, I can't. I need to find something to cover it over with so you guys can't see it. But anyway. Oh, maybe I can fold it in half. Let me let the air out of it. You can't see it anyway. It's really small, so I don't even know why I'm trying to show it to you. But just to show you what I'm reading. Yeah, y'all gonna have to zoom in to try and get that. See? So here it is right here. So this is milk chocolate. So I got this. So the ingredients are unsweetened cocoa, erythritol, inulin, milk, RSST free, cocoa butter, milk fat, RSST free, sunflower lecithin, stevia extract, and natural flavor. Now I was expecting to get a good sweet taste out of that. A nice chocolate. I was hoping for something good. Not at all. It was like, it was horrible. But I spent my money on it. I'm not going to take it back to the store. So I was like, how can I make it better? So you know what I did? Wish I had my Some Sweet here. So you know what I did? I took the chocolate. I took some of the chocolate. I took some confectioner's Some Sweet, put it in a Ziploc bag, took the chocolate and dumped dumped some chocolate in there and coated it with the Some Sweet confectioners to make it taste better. Yeah. Cuz it tastes bad. And that's the only way that I can even eat it is with the by coating it with the Some Sweet confectioners. Cuz this is what's out there. It's no sugar added, no, cuz it's stevia sweetened, right? But yeah. It's nasty. It's not good. Yeah. It's one of those things that it'll be all right when I get used to the taste. It's just one of them things like that. That's my rant. I mean, that's it. I care about you all. Yes, I'm upset, and I'm upset about the things, the hoops that I'm having to go through to fund my business because my sales aren't high enough. So if you appreciate me, you appreciate this content. If you're looking at this in the future, if you're looking at this right now, buy a bag of Some Sweet if you need it. Or if you know somebody that needs it, buy it and gift it to them. They'll thank you for it. But other than that, I'm so disgusted right now. I'm really disgusted at the hoops that I'm having to go through, the links that I'm having to go to. Dang near homelessness to capitalize, to fund my business. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Only because I care. Only because I care. And I'm not gonna, I'm not, and so so really what I was gonna talk about today, until I decided that I was gonna have a pity party because I was mad and I knew that this subject was only gonna make me, uh, was only gonna light a fire under me, was hope. Why it matters. Does it matter? Yes, hope matters. This is from the Harvard Health or Harvard Medical School. So it's an article about why hope matters. Does it matter? And I'm going to read this to us really quickly. From the tenuous bonds that connect us with one another to the ever-present vulnerability we share as humans in a chaotic world, our lives are forever saturated in the possibility of catastrophe. That's what I'm facing right now. It feels like that. It's insurmountable. I just want to hit something, a wall or something. Bad things, often really tragic things like accidents, illness, and untimely death, happen to people every single day. We know this, yet we are tasked with finding ways of moving forward in a world where nothing is guaranteed. How many of you out there feel that right now? Because even as I was talking to my friend earlier today, you know what she said to me? She was like, this COVID thing has messed everybody else up. No, everybody is for themselves and nobody cares about anybody else because everybody's afraid that this thing happened, everything shut down. It had never happened before, and everybody's out trying to get theirs. So in case it happens again, they will have it so they won't be caught off guard and unaware like they were the last time. So everybody's caring only for themselves right now. That's what she said. So that's why she was saying to me that that's why I feel like um it's like, dang, I can't catch a break, you know. But anyway, it says, we know this, yet we are tasked with finding ways of moving forward in a world where nothing is guaranteed. But how? Mainly, we find ways to oppose the dread of life's dangers with hope, an aspirational feeling that circumstances can improve, that we can persist, that there is at least as much good in the world as bad. What does hope do for us? The topic of hope is low-hanging fruit for pop culture and even politics. Not all that long ago, one US president hailed from a town called Hope, and another campaigned on it. But hope is also beginning to reveal its value in scientific studies. Among young adults with chronic illnesses, greater degrees of hope are associated with improved coping, well being, and engagement in healthy behaviors. It also protects against depression and suicide. Among teens, hope is linked with health, quality of life, self esteem, and a sense of purpose. It is an essential factor for developing both maturity and resilience. Fortunately, such benefits also extend into later life. That's me, thank God. As the opportunities for calamity start to increase, our bodies fail us. We may experience life setbacks like losing jobs, relationships, or family members. If our early challenges are so often related to growing and developing into healthy adults, Later life can be thought of as a period of consolidation and acceptance of oneself, even as the physical body declines and circumstances shift for the worse. Hope can be a particularly powerful protector against the dread of a chronic or life-threatening illness. And we talk a lot about diabetes around here, and heart disease, and anything else that sugar then put on your body. It needn't center on a cure to be useful. This is hope. It doesn't need to center on a cure to be useful, though those aspirations are enticing. Rather, a person's hope, even when facing an illness that will likely end their life, can be aimed at finding joy or comfort. It can be cultivated and focused on achieving life's milestones, such as meeting grandchildren or attending a child's wedding. It can be found in moments of serenity. What is contentedness, if not an acknowledgement that there can be good in our lives, even under challenging circumstances? Lastly, hope can be an opportunity for us to process events that seem insurmountable. That's how I've been feeling. A massive setback in life, a crushing accident, a vigil held during a relative's last days in the intensive care unit, or even our own final months living with a fatal disease can be times when hope for comfort or reprieve serves as a pathway from one stage to the next. When grounded in realism, which I always try and be a realist. That's why I get angry with people when they talk to me and they say, "Oh, you're prophesying." I'm like, "No, I'm just telling you what happened. I'm not prophesying anything." Anyway, that's for those of you who believe in prophecy. Anyway, the pitfalls of false hope. When grounded in realism, hope serves many positive functions, yet hope beyond the possible is a recipe for eventual disappointment and disillusionment. Unrealistic expectations, which I got caught up in, can keep people from embracing moments of comfort and joy in the here and now as they continue to look in the distance toward a mirage. Focusing on unrealistic expectations can also prevent people from making realistic choices about important topics like medical decision making, um, weighing the quality of your life and the possible paths toward a good death can sometimes take a back seat to doing as much as possible to stave off death. Hoping for hope. Hope is an essential component of our well-being. What can we do when it seems to be in short supply? First, we can start by practicing gratitude. I have a cousin, she does a lot of things about gratitude, and I'm actually grateful for her because she helped me, and then I missed a meeting with her that I'm like kicking myself about. But anyway, she helped me, and she practices gratitude. She has a gratitude business, or she used to have a gratitude business. I'm not sure, but yeah, but anyway. First, we can start by practicing gratitude. Spending a few minutes each day recounting the positives in one's life, even small ones like noticing a moment of serenity in the sunshine, or the endorphins at a brisk walk around your neighborhood, can have enormous impact. Next, we can begin to actively envision realistic ways that our circumstances may improve. Pain and discomfort often subside. Even deep sorrows can pass with time. In all these cases, the action to embrace is to choose to be mindful and deliberate about fostering positivity, even in the face of its absence. So, that's a little note about being hopeful. Because, when I started this, I was angry. I've been angry all week. I've been under stress, insurmountable amounts of stress. And do you know what that does to your fat loss? Do you know what that does? It stops it completely. So I'm not way off base here because we talk about diet, we talk about health, we talk about nutrition here, and stress is a fat loss enemy. You will not lose one bit. Well, let me say this, depending on your body type, but if you in my body, you're not losing any fat if you stressed. You're going to gain weight because it works hand in hand to help you to gain weight. And I will talk to you about that because I'll talk to you about things that raise your blood sugar. Okay, you guys, my nose is running. I will talk to you about things that raise your blood sugar, and stress can increase your blood sugar. And the last thing we need is increased blood sugar because we don't need insulin, the insulin hormone coming out to deal with the blood sugar and then take it to the fat cells. Do you see all the enemies that we have to our fat loss? So, excuse me. I could go off camera and do this, but I'm not trying to be disgusting. I'm real here. Okay, I'm just being real. So, having hope. That's what I kept trying to tell myself. Do not, or my mom, do not lose hope. She tells me, don't, just saying, you're going to overcome this. You're going to But today I didn't want to have an overcome. I was even said something to my daughter. I'm going to stop wishing the best for other people who I feel like have done me wrong or haven't supported me. I'm not going to wish the best for them because I feel like they're getting the best and I'm getting the knocks. And I was like, ooh, that's how bitterness starts. I don't want that. I don't want that. Thank you all for showing up for my pity party and my rant. But I know I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not alone here. I know I'm not the only person who goes through this type of despair and feels this way. There are lots of us out there that feel this way. And I don't want to come and go live. I am not trying to cry. But I don't want to come and go live and pretend like and be smiling and be happy when I'm ticked off. And yes, I know I don't have to go live at all, but there's going to be some good days and there's going to be some bad days. So take the good with the bad, right? Take the bitter with the sweet. Isn't that what they say? I'm a business owner. And I struggle with my business just like everybody else. If you're a business owner, if you got a job, you struggle on your job, you feeling stress, you're trying to lose weight or fat, as I like to say. You need to go to the gym, but you don't feel like it. You need to work out, but you don't feel like it. You need to eat healthy, but you don't want to. That's the realities of life. That's the realities. And this isn't a sugar addicted rant this time because I don't need sugar, right? So in all of this, I've had not one sugar craving. I had a craving for chocolate, the taste for chocolate. I wanted the taste of chocolate, but not so intense that I had to grab a Hershey's, right? No, I didn't want Hershey's. I just wanted the taste of chocolate. For that matter, I could have eaten dry cocoa powder, although that would have been quite bitter and not appetizing at all. And if you want something, you want to stick to something. You want palate pleasing food. So just because you want something does not mean that you want to eat something. You have a taste for something doesn't mean that it has to be that your palate should not be pleased. You taste the food. You smell the food. And I'm sorry to those of you who've had COVID. Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that because it'll get you flagged. Crazy, stupid rules that it messed with your olfactory, your nose, and then you can't taste your food because all of that ties in together and you don't have taste buds. So I'm sorry. There was something that I think I shared with somebody about with my cousin. I don't know if she got her taste buds back or not, but and I'll find it and I'll share it with you guys too about how you can get your work on getting your taste back and work on getting your senses back. I'm extra sensitive with my nose and all that and my taste. And I think that's probably why I emphasize so much on palate pleasing because yeah, if it don't smell good, I ain't eating it. If it don't taste good, I'm not eating it. I'm sorry. And I feel like most people are that way because you can smell and you can taste your food and you want it to be good. Chefs know this. You know, that's why they take the time, they make the food pleasing to the eye, they make it look delectable, they smell it, they get the whiff. You know, um, people who love wine, there's something about the smell and it. Yeah, we know all this. But yet when they make sugar-free food and diet foods, they make that stuff taste like crap. Sorry. And we all know what crap is. And that's exactly why you don't eat it. And that's exactly why you don't want it. And you say, it'll be all right. It'll be when I get used to the taste. Well, I just got to get used to the taste because this is what I can have. And I hate that too. I hate that too. I hate that too because it's a disservice. It's a disservice. There's more people with diet with there if well, let's see. If 1 in 3 people is diabetic or pre-diabetic and you don't know it, and this is a pandemic of its own that nobody's talking about, diabetes and and being pre-diabetic, that's a pandemic of its own worldwide. It's not just here in the United States, it's worldwide. And if that is a global pandemic that nobody is talking about, or the World Health Organization is, but I mean, right now it can't talk about that for talking about the other things that's going on. But still, 1 in 3 people pre-diabetic, and you don't know it. So get 3 of your friends, and y'all stand in the line and play straws. Who's gonna draw the shortest straw? The short straw is the diabetic or the pre-diabetes. I mean, that's kind of the way that that's kind of the way that I mean, I'm not making light of it, but that's the truth. 1 in 3 people. 1 in 3 people, people. 1 in 5 diabetic or 1 in 7. Whatever the
Leaving.
huh?
Leaving.
Okay. Oh, my mom's been listening to me rant. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We gotta do better. We've got to do better. And we've got to take control over this and stop letting these industries do this stuff with our foods. Listen, if you're a cook, if you're a chef, if you cook for people, if you cook for anybody, if you cook for yourself, I mean, if you make your own coffee or whatever, if you know, I implore you, cut back on sugar. You don't have to quit. You don't have to quit it completely, but cut back. Cut back. You don't have to use some sweet, but find a good sweetener, but you're not going to find anything better than some sweet. So, that's all I can say. But cut back. Maybe you'll want to acclimate your taste buds to monk fruit or Splenda or some other brand of stevia or whatever, erythritol. Maybe you'll want to acclimate your taste buds to that. But if you don't, and you just want a great sweetener, hey, some sweet, some sweet plus. All right. So I've been ranting. I've been going on and on for all this time. again, I'm trying to be hopeful, and I want to end on a positive note. There is hope. Isn't Annie that said that? The sun will come out tomorrow. I would sing for you guys, but I've been crying. Nose is stopped up. I'm congested. I don't think I can hold a note. But anyway, sun's out now. But if tomorrow's a new day and the sun will come out tomorrow, it's a brand new day. And as my grandma used to say to me, this too shall pass. All right, so I'm going to step off here, but if you want to get a nutritional assessment or fat loss assessment, you can go over to, I'm going to put the notifiers up here so you can see this as I am saying this. Let it take over the screen here. You can go over to sairnt.com. That is sairnutritionaltherapy.com. You can go over there, click on about, and you can scroll down. You'll see the nutritional assessment or the fat loss assessment, and you're welcome to that. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. Not that one, this one. Oh, typo. If you want to get a hold of the best, the most fantastic sweetener on the market, and yes, that is my opinion, and my opinion is mine, and it's valid. You can go to sumsweet.com. That's SUMSWEET.com, and you can get the sweetener. Remember, today I am wearing a different shirt. I didn't put the coupon code in here, so let me go ahead and give you all the coupon code. Give me a minute or two before you run over there. Make it caps for you. And I'll type it in the coupon code. But in the meantime, if you appreciate this content, if you liked, now I hope you guys just don't love a rant, but thumbs up the video. Follow me on YouTube, SAIRNT. That's the YouTube channel, SAIRNT. That's Sair Nutritional Therapy, SAIRNT. That's the YouTube channel. Facebook is also SAIRNT. You can also follow SumSweet as well. But the coupon code, I'm wearing a different shirt. I'm not wearing a jewel tone shirt that is related to the business. So the coupon code is DIFSHIRT, DIFSHIRT. When you go over there, there's a coupon. You can put that coupon code in, and it will give you a surprise. Not going to tell you what it'll do or what it will happen, but you can use that coupon code. It's valid until midnight on the day that this airs live. So if you're watching this in the future, you got to catch a live episode where I'm wearing a diff shirt to get one of those surprises. Okay. All right. So I think I've done all the housekeeping there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And I won't always be doing a rant, but today there was just too much on my shoulders. All right. Until next time, peace and blessings.